Hello everyone, welcome back to the World This Week with me. In this video, we look at some of the major events that happened across the world last week. Before getting started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do, so that you will promptly receive my weekly wrap-up without fail. Let's start with the short news. US President Trump and the First Lady Melania test positive for COVID-19. Trump and Melania got tested after the US President's close aide, Hope Hicks, tested positive for coronavirus. Serum Institute to produce additional 10 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccines. With the additional $150 million in funding from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The total funding provided through this collaboration reached $300 million. The Emir of Kuwait, Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmed Al Sabah, died aged 91. He has been the ruler of Kuwait for 14 years and was known as the Dean of the Arab diplomacy. Nearly 3 decades, 850 witnesses, more than 7,000 documents, photographs and videotapes later, a court in India found no one guilty of razing a 16th century mosque, which was demolished by a group of mobs in the holy city of Ayodhya. The European Union launched a legal case against the United Kingdom on Thursday. The action is due to the UK's new internal market bill that undercuts the British government's earlier legal commitments as part of the agreement, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said. Army to get secure communication systems at cost of 7,800 crore rupees. The Defence Ministry stated that the move will enhance network coverage in forward areas and provide a major boost to the operational preparedness of the Army. 56 founders of various Indian startups, including founders of Paytm, Policybazaar, Razorpay, etc., met on a virtual call earlier this week to discuss a range of issues, including establishing an alternative to Google Play Store to avoid cartels. Around 4,000 dogs, cats, rabbits and other animals believed to have been bought online as pets were found dead in boxes in China, NGO Utopia Animal Rescue said. Google is planning to pay $1 billion to partner with publishers globally to create and curate high-quality content over the next 3 years, CEO Sundar Pichai said. Google News Showcase will be distinct from other news products as it will lean on editorial choices made by the individual publishers. The launch of Northrop Grumman's cargo spacecraft SS Kalpana Chawla, named after the first Indian-born woman to enter space, was aborted on Thursday night, about 2 minutes and 40 seconds before liftoff. NASA said the launch was scrubbed due to an unknown problem with a component of the ground support equipment. The spacecraft was bound for the International Space Station. US airlines have begun laying off thousands of workers after efforts to negotiate a new economic relief plan in Congress stalled. American Airlines says it is shedding 19,000 workers, whereas United Airlines 13,000. The New York Times reports that Donald Trump and his business enterprises paid no federal income tax in 11 of the last 15 years and paid just $750 in income taxes in 2016 and 2017. The United Arab Emirates announces the Emirates Luna mission to send a space exploration vehicle into the moon in 2024. The Maldives has become the world's first country to offer tourists a loyalty program wherein they can earn points based on the number of visits and the duration of the stay. The Maldives Border Miles program will have 3 tiers, with each offering a variety of rewards, services and benefits. US Open champion Dominic Thiem booked his spot in the French Open 4th round with a hard-fought 6-4, 6-3 and 6-1 victory over Norwegian Casper Ruud. Three-time champion Serena Williams was pulled from the French Open because of an Achilles injury. Followingly, Simona Halep hammers Amanda Anisimova by 6-0, 6-1 in 54 minutes. Let us move on to some interesting facts. Australia's hidden reefs. The most comprehensive deep-sea study of 2 marine parts of Australia has given a fascinating glimpse into what lives there. The scientists used an underwater robot to make the host of discoveries. A 45 kg toilet worth $23 million. NASA unveils the first new space titanium toilet worth $23 million. Barely 100 pounds and just 28 inches tall, the new toilet is roughly half as big as the 2 Russian-built ones at the space station. It's more camper-sized to fit into the NASA Orion capsules that will carry astronauts to the moon in a few years. With SpaceX now launching astronauts into the space station and Boeing less than a year from sending up its first crew, more toilets are needed.
We're actually getting a new toilet on board the International Space Station. This new toilet is going to be a little bit easier to use for both men and women. Of course, there are some anatomical differences, and some of the earlier versions didn't take into account everything equally kind of for both men and women. So this one should be a little bit easier to use for everybody. It'll also increase the capacity.
A Maximus, a mini-moon and meteors are expected to light up the October night sky. The red planet is getting bigger and brighter every day as it makes its closest approach to Earth since July 2018. It will be at its biggest in the next week. Let's see a fun fact. Driverless taxis are now available to the public in China's biggest city. A company backed by the online tech and retail giant Alibaba has started offering a free taxi service using a fleet of autonomous driving cars in a small area of Shanghai. That's it for this week, everyone. I will be putting all of the source links down in the description box below. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell because I don't want you to miss any of my latest news updates. If you have any questions, please write it in the comment box down below. And I'll be back next week with another set of news around the world in a nutshell. Bye!